What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we got a pretty cool HVAC installation for you. Daniel, Derek, and we're going to be installing the ACiQ Extreme multiple zone ductless heat pump system. Now, what makes this installation interesting? This outdoor unit has the ability to support up to 4 indoor ductless units, but today we're only installing 2. 12,000 BTU wall-mounted unit and a 9,000 BTU wall-mounted unit. So we're giving this homeowner what they need today while leaving them some potential room for expansion down the road. And because these inverter systems have some very expensive electronics inside them, we're going to be installing like what I like to call a premium insurance policy like the KoolGuard 2 with a little Mikey Pipes modification that I'll show you during the installation. Now I'm going to take you through how we install it, how we pipe it in, how we wire it, and how we protect it. And most importantly, how we properly commission it when we're done. All right, I got the equipment ready to go. I got some more material inside ready to go. Just waiting for Daniel or Derek to get here. Let's head on over to Glen Oaks, Queens, and provide some amazing HVAC comfort systems for this home. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, 7:34. I'm on site. Got here quite quickly. Daniel, when he gets here, he'll pull into the driveway right here. And here is the location of the install. This is the front of the house. We're going to, against my opinion don't matter. The homeowner's opinion is all that matters. We're going to put the outdoor unit here, a wall mount bracket. One unit is going to go on the inside wall, the front of the house here, and the other one down there. Let me go show you inside. All right, we're going to put one unit over here in this dining kitchen area. So one right there, and another right there. So here, our electrician is going to take this power, this 240 volt outlet, and bring that to the opposite side and put our disconnect panel there. Here, we're going to fit that 12,000 BTU unit. Ideally, resting right here. Ideally. We'll see what happens. All right. Come on, template. Get out. There you go. Come on. Get out. There you go. All right. We gotta get some drop cloths in here. And something like that, huh? She's gonna be tight. Definitely gonna be tight. Let's see. Will she fit there? Yeah. Perfect. Now, we're not gonna have that much clearance on the left side, but at least we'll have room on the top for good airflow. Beautiful. They wanted to do a little bit larger, but I didn't have the width. I knew she would fit there perfectly. Yeah, well, you see that stone, that granite, marble, what do you want to call it? Yeah, that's not going to be fun. So we're going to have to drill out on the left side behind the unit and do our connections there, because I'm not drilling through that. That's insane. Last time I did that, it took me about 4 hours and went through a couple dozen, hole saws. All right. I think we have a good 6 inches off the top. This is going to be our hole. Now, we'll wait for Derek to get the vacuum. All right, let's go see where we are outside. All right, there she is. Right there. Perfect. So let's drill from the inside and the outside. Okay. Of course. My luck. A stud right there. Ain't that something? Made our way through that bad boy. There's the brick. All right, my hole is drilled. Derek just ran the communication wire to inside. I'm gonna start running the LineHide. Come on, baby. Right there. Beautiful. All right. We got one. Nope, get over here. Oh, not there. Right there. Okay, tighten that one up, run our line set. All right, let's get some measurements. Center of our flare connections to there, it looks to be about 7 1/4. Center on center is 26 1/2. So 26 1/2, 7 1/4 on center, 26 1/2. So let's put this there. Now 7 inches from there is going to be our line set connection. So we have exactly 3 inches off of here. We're going to keep that in mind when we mount this. All right, let's get a hole drilled and put an anchor in. A few inches off grade. Let's drill that out. Beautiful. And last but not least, that and go too far. Now. And, oh no, I can't do that yet. I'm an idiot. Oh man, I'm an idiot. Oh man, come out. Oh, thank God. It's like flaring without the nut on place first, you know what I mean? Now we can do that again. Come on, my swing game was pretty good. All right, 22 after 10. Derek has been tasked with flaring the 3/8 and 1/4 inch. And now he's gonna take a torque wrench. Hopefully to make it too short. He's fighting with it.
Just pull the whole thing out a little bit. Okay.
So the question now is, do we have any leaks, and how many do we have if we have leaks? And whose leaks will there be?
0.
Okay.
And more.
Do you know what setting needs to be on, Derek?
Yeah, I don't know how to use it. You want to teach me?
Okay. So how many pounds of torque you need on it?
I'm not about to guess.
All right.
Wait, like 18 pound-feet on the 1/4 inch and
So why don't you open up the RTFM?
24
The
or so.
effing manual, which is right there. And find how many pounds of torque you need on the 3/8.
This guy that wants us to install customer supplied ductless.
Oh yeah?
The indoor is going to be right above this window,
Okay.
and the outdoor is going to be right
So you know
here.
there's a header above the window, you know?
Yeah. But he, now he wants to put the unit on
The other side of the house?
the other side all the way up here.
Oh, okay.
I'll give him a new price for that.
Oh.
And he's going to need to get whatever line set, because he doesn't want us to supply any materials.
Yeah, so, you know, how about we go, let him call someone else. Oh. It fell out of the thing.
So easy to find.
Guy, it fell out of the thingy. Okay. All right, so what do we have?
18 to 20 Newton meters on the 1/4 inch.
Okay.
32 to 39 Newton meters on the 3/8 inch.
All right, so we have the Black Max. So right now it's, oh, wrong button. What do we got? 18 to what?
18 to 20,
And the other?
32 to 39.
Okay, so you have, it says 42?
Mm-hmm.
We don't want it to get above, we don't want it to get to 42. Keeping it real, uncut, unedited, raw. You laugh like a little girl, by the way.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my God.
That was funny. What about the...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've made a lot of progress here. We have 2 boxes of the 77 brown. We gotta put some sealant on that right there. I came down with our drain right here. Let me show you the indoor units. We got our 12,000 BTU unit installed on the wall. Looking very nice. Here's that 9,000 BTU unit on the wall in the dining room. And that's connected to our 4-zone ACiQ Extreme 26,000 BTU outdoor unit. Yeah, 26,000 BTU outdoor unit that can handle up to 4 zones. All right, folks, we have the Schrader core removed on both zone A and zone B. We have nitrogen in the system, 273.9 on both high and low.
Tank's maxed out.
Is it? She empty? 273.9. We'll let that sit for a few minutes, make sure we got no leaks, and then dump the nitrogen and start vacuuming down. All right, to get the knockouts out, I usually put it on a piece, put it on the grass, stab it with the needle nose. There's no other way you're gonna get it out. Don't even try to take them out while this plate is still attached to the unit. All right, this is B and that's A. All right, let me get these little pieces for the ground wire. That's gonna be too big. Maybe the red one. This whole thing is in disarray. Oh, come on. Did the red one work on that communication ground wire? Yeah, it just barely makes it. Is there a blue one there that I see? Yeah. Let me get that blue one. Perfect. Now I'm going to be optimistic. I'm only going to need 2 of them. Beautiful. All right, folks, circuit B has been wired. Circuit A, I am finishing up right now. Come on, there you go. Beautiful. Put it in there. Black, white, red. It doesn't matter what color you use for which, as long as they match inside and out, you're good to go. So here's circuit A, circuit B. Electrician is finishing up the wiring for our modified KoolGuard 2 with the Mikey Pipes bonus add-on. This is going to protect for under voltage and over voltage, surge protection, and there's a on-off switch. Alright, so look at Daniel finish opening the 2 main valves, energizing all those circuits to the valves, of course. By the way?
No, you're good.
Since we're in New York City, we're using metal with PVC coated liquidite. I'm assuming the white's going to be the ground? Yeah. Okay.
Holding at 77?
77 microns. Not too shabby. Okay, let me connect L1 and L2 here. Let's just cut this off right there. It's all right. you don't like that. Wow, it's not even 11 o'clock and we are dumping the charge. Okay. Okay, I tried. We'll get a little duct seal on there. Sweet. So the KoolGuard 2 is UL listed and is waterproof. Nice waterproof enclosure. It is pretty cool, but I do like mine better. That has an LED display on it and tells us the voltage, amperage, all that good stuff. Connects to Wi-Fi. This lacks that. Sweet. All right, L1, L2, and ground are all done. Beautiful. Guys, there you are. We're in the Sahara Desert. Go, 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 go. So yeah, so the job is basically done. We're cleaning up. Daniel's got the leaf blower and he's blowing all that brick dust right to me right now. But let me show you a nice little trick that I learned just the other day. I got an individually wrapped, ice cold, moist cotton towel. Take a look at this, folks. It's cotton. Oh. And it's ice cold. Oh. Oh. It feels so good. It feels so good. Don't these feel so good? They feel freaking amazing. Oh, wow. Oh. And that's how you refresh after busting your hump for 2.5+ hours. How does that feel, Derek? Did you do your face first at least?
Nah. I fucked up. How can you just get another one?
Waste another one?
Yeah. You got to do your face first. All right? You don't want to put like, would you want to put like cocky on your face? No. Well, can you giggle again like you did before? All right. Wipe it down a little bit better. All that brick dust. All right. All that brick dust. Oh yeah. Are we engaged?
Yeah, I don't know if look, turn it on because I want to see if the ground, if they're using any 110. I gotta hook up the ground.
Oh, you didn't? Nothing's on.
Because of the ground.
There's a ground?
Yeah.
Oh.
The ground, because what they do is they use half of it for the 120.
Oh.
For the circuit board.
Okay.
But there's no room in this, and I gotta put a lug in.
Ah. Okay. Otherwise, you effed up. We'll see. All right, 11:20. We're going to test the drain for the 12,000 BTU unit in the front. That one's already tested. Water drips out of the line set cover that we brought down to the ground. We're waiting on Daniel. Where is Daniel? There he is.
He's pouring water, it's not gonna go.
Stop playing with it.
Oh, there it is.
Perfect. So we got, that's a good drain. And this other one we did as well. So we brought the line set cover. You guys lost the screws, huh? Not too shabby. All right, after a 3-minute delay, both lights are illuminated, normal condition. All right, about 10 minutes. There's that delay. She's running. Let's give that a few more minutes and then check our indoor temperatures, both supply and return. Check out what that delta T is on this nice 82-degree day with 43% humidity. All right, 59 to 58. Not too shabby. All right, 54.6.5. 53. 53.5.4. All right, let's check this other one again. There we go, perfect. 53, 52, 51. Sweet. What's great about the ACiQ ductless systems, that unlike Fujitsu, you can go to 64 degrees. With ACiQ, you can go to 60. Beautiful. Another little feature, see this LED button? See? Cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. We got the ACiQ Extreme 27,000 BTU 4-zone multi-zone system outside, officially installed, running, and commissioned. We got the 12,000 BTU indoor unit, the 9,000 BTU indoor unit, both zones communicating properly. Condensate is draining. We verified operation, checked our temperature performance, inspected our refrigerant connections, and the system is doing exactly what it's supposed to. And one of the nice things about this installation is that the homeowner isn't necessarily boxed into 2 zones forever. We got a 4-port outdoor unit sitting right there. So if there needs change in the future, there's potential to add additional compatible indoor units without automatically replacing the outdoor equipment. We also added the KoolGuard 2 with the Mikey Pipes modification to give this expensive inverter electronics another layer of protection. This is what I want you guys to take away from this video. The equipment matters, but the installation and the commissioning matter just as much. Pressure test, evacuate properly, wire it properly, protect it, and verify everything before you walk away. If you learned anything from this video, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, be well, God bless, stay safe.